to buy all this food, man? I told you I'm trying to save money.
Oh, calm down, cheapskate. Check it out. I'm gonna ask you again this year. Please, instead of closing the diner, keep it open and let me run it, please.
Remember The Wayans Brothers, 1995? It was one of the funniest shows of the 90s. But what happened to the cast after the show ended? In this video, we'll show you how the actors look now and what they've been doing since. You won't believe how much they've changed. Stay tuned to find out. Johnny Brown. Johnny Brown was an actor and singer whose career spanned over 5 decades. Known for his warm voice and comic timing, Brown's career was already well established by the time he joined the Wayans Bros in 1995. His role as Pop on the sitcom was one of his most notable television appearances, where he played the father figure with a blend of wisdom, humor, and heart. His chemistry with Shawn and Marlon Wayans made him a standout, bringing both joy and depth to the series. Before the Wayans brothers, Johnny Brown had an extensive career in television and music. He was best known for his role as Nathan Booker on the hit show Good Times, 1974 to 1979, where he portrayed the neighbor and friend to the Evans family. Brown's performance on Good Times made him a household name, showcasing his ability to combine comedy with heartwarming moments. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, he continued to make guest appearances on shows like The Jeffersons, Maude, and What's Happening, further cementing his place in the television landscape. In addition to acting, Johnny Brown was a talented singer with a rich, smooth voice. He appeared on various variety shows, including The Ed Sullivan Show, and was part of the music scene during the 1960s. His vocal talents often found their way into television and stage productions, where his singing was a key part of his appeal. Though Brown was primarily recognized for his acting, his musical ability gave him a unique presence in the entertainment industry. After his time on the Wayans Brothers, Brown continued to make appearances on TV and in theater. He remained a beloved character actor known for his warmth, charm, and contributions to sitcoms. Johnny Brown's career spanned several genres, from comedy to drama to music, and his ability to bring joy to his audience kept him in the spotlight for many years. Johnny Brown passed away on March 2, 2022. But his legacy in television, particularly with his roles in Good Times and The Wayans Brothers, continues to be celebrated. His career remains a testament to his enduring talent and the joy he brought to his audiences through both humor and song. Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat is a celebrated R&B singer, songwriter, and record producer whose career took off in the late 1980s with his smooth, soulful voice and romantic ballads. Sweat's signature sound helped define the New Jack Swing era, blending R&B with elements of hip-hop. By the time he appeared on The Wayans Brothers in 1995, Sweat was already an established star in the music industry, known for hits like I Want Her, 1987, Make It Last Forever, 1990, and Twisted, 1996. His guest appearance on the sitcom, where he played himself in a humorous episode, was a fun departure from his typical musical persona, showing his versatility as an entertainer. Before his cameo on The Wayans Brothers, Keith Sweat had released several successful albums that established him as a leading figure in R&B. His debut album, Make It Last Forever, became a huge success, with the title track becoming one of his signature songs. Throughout the 1990s, Sweat continued to build his career with chart-topping hits and collaborations with artists such as LL Cool J, and his influence on the genre remained strong. Sweat's career was not just limited to singing, he also became a radio personality, hosting the Keith Sweat Hotel, a syndicated show where he shared music, love advice, and his thoughts on relationships. This platform allowed him to connect with a new generation of fans while reinforcing his status as an R&B icon. He continued to release successful albums well into the 2000s and beyond, such as Still in the Game, 2000, and Ridiculous, 2016. Keith Sweat's appearance on The Wayans Brothers was a highlight of his broader career in entertainment, showing his willingness to have fun with his public image. His cameo helped introduce him to a new audience while reinforcing his beloved status in R&B. Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans is a versatile actor, comedian, producer, and writer who became a household name as one half of the sibling duo starring in The Wayans Brothers, 1995 to 1999. This sitcom, which he co-created with his brother Shawn Wayans, showcased the pair's natural comedic chemistry and solidified Marlon as a comedic force. Set in Harlem, the show followed the antics of two brothers trying to navigate life and work, blending sharp humor with relatable family dynamics. Following the success of The Wayans Brothers, Marlon transitioned into films, cementing his career with a mix of slapstick comedy and dramatic roles. He and Shawn co-wrote and starred in the parody films Scary Movie, 2000, and Scary Movie 2, 2001, both of which were massive commercial hits. The Scary Movie franchise became a hallmark of early 2000s comedy, renowned for its satirical take on horror and pop culture. Marlon continued to explore comedy, co-writing, and starring in hits like White Chicks, 2004, where he and Shawn played undercover FBI agents disguised as white socialites, and Little Man, 2006, a quirky story about a jewel thief disguised as a baby. While primarily known for comedy, Marlon has also demonstrated dramatic range. His performance in Darren Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream, 2000, earned critical acclaim, revealing his ability to tackle serious roles. Throughout the 2010s, Marlon expanded his creative portfolio, producing and starring in projects like A Haunted House, 2013, and its sequel, parodying the horror genre with his signature irreverent humor. In addition to his film work, Marlon returned to television with Marlon, 2017 to 2018, a sitcom loosely based on his life as a co-parent. He also ventured into stand-up comedy, releasing his Netflix special Wokish, 2018. His career is marked by versatility, balancing comedy, drama, and production, while maintaining a strong presence in Hollywood. Off-screen, Marlon has remained a dedicated family man and an advocate for creative control, often collaborating with his siblings to build a legacy of inclusive, groundbreaking entertainment. His contributions have solidified his status as one of the most enduring and multifaceted talents in modern entertainment. Shawn Wayans. Shawn Wayans rose to prominence as a member of the iconic Wayans family, known for their comedic legacy. His breakthrough came in 1995 when he co-created and starred in The Wayans Brothers, a sitcom that ran for 5 seasons on the WB network. Starring alongside his younger brother Marlon Wayans, Shawn played Shawn Williams, the more level-headed sibling to Marlon's carefree character. The show, infused with humor, cultural relevance, and relatable family dynamics, became a cornerstone of 1990s sitcoms and established Shawn as a charismatic actor and writer. Before the Wayans Brothers, Shawn had already begun making a name for himself as part of the ensemble cast of In Living Color, 1990 to 1993, the groundbreaking sketch comedy show created by his older brother, Keenen Ivory Wayans. On In Living Color, Shawn honed his comedic skills and developed his talent for character-driven humor, which would later define his career. After the Wayans brothers, Shawn pivoted to film, where he found immense success as both an actor and writer. Teaming up with Marlon, he co-wrote and starred in the parody sensation Scary Movie, 2000, and its sequel, Scary Movie 2, 2001. These films, directed by Keenen Ivory Wayans, became box-office juggernauts, blending slapstick humor with sharp satire of popular horror films. Shawn's knack for parody continued with White Chicks, 2004, where he and Marlon played undercover FBI agents disguised as wealthy white women. The film became a cultural phenomenon, cementing Shawn's status as a comedic icon. In addition to White Chicks, Shawn co-wrote and starred in Little Man, 2006, a zany comedy about a jewel thief posing as a baby. Though his filmography leans heavily into comedy, Shawn's ability to craft engaging, humorous narratives has made him a standout in Hollywood. Behind the camera, he has also served as a producer and writer on several projects, often collaborating with his siblings to create unique, boundary-pushing content. While Shawn stepped back from the spotlight in later years, he remains an influential figure in comedy and entertainment. His work, rooted in family collaboration and bold creativity, has left a lasting legacy that continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. John Witherspoon. John Witherspoon became one of the most beloved comedic actors of his generation through his distinct blend of wit, charisma, and down-to-earth charm. Though he began his career in the 1970s with stand-up comedy and smaller roles on television, his big break came in 1995 when he joined the cast of the Wayans brothers. Playing John Pops Williams, the eccentric yet wise father of Shawn and Marlon Wayans, Witherspoon quickly became a fan favorite. His hilarious one-liners, physical comedy, and infectious catchphrases like "bang, bang, bang" made Pops an iconic sitcom character, adding heart and humor to the show. By the time Witherspoon joined the Wayans brothers, he was already a veteran actor with an impressive resume. His early work included appearances in classic television shows such as Good Times, What's Happening, and The Richard Pryor Show. However, it was his transition into film in the late 1980s and 1990s that solidified his place in pop culture. Notably, he appeared in Eddie Murphy's Boomerang, 1992, as the over-the-top Mr. Jackson, delivering one of the film's most memorable scenes with his comical coordinate speech. In 1995, the Wayans brothers provided Witherspoon with a platform to showcase his comedic talents to a new generation. His chemistry with the Wayans brothers and his ability to steal every scene he appeared in elevated the show. After the sitcom concluded in 1999, Witherspoon continued to thrive in both television and film. One of his most celebrated roles came in the Friday film series, 1995 to 2002, where he played Willie Jones, the hilariously frugal yet loving father of Ice Cube's character. His work in the franchise further cemented his reputation as a comedic legend. Witherspoon also became a voice actor, lending his talent to the character Granddad in the critically acclaimed animated series The Boondocks, 2005 to 2014, where his performance added depth and humor to the show's sharp social commentary. Throughout his career, Witherspoon balanced his acting work with stand-up comedy, often performing in clubs across the country. His humor, rooted in relatable, everyday experiences, resonated with audiences of all ages. Known for his humility and dedication to his craft, Witherspoon remained active in the entertainment industry until his passing on October 29, 2019. His legacy endures through his unforgettable performances and the joy he brought to millions. Paula Jai Parker. Paula Jai Parker has built a career defined by her distinctive voice, versatile acting, and ability to bring humor and depth to every role she tackles. Her appearance on The Wayans brothers in 1995 as Simone, a one-episode guest role, was a small moment in a career filled with memorable performances, but it demonstrated her knack for comedic timing in a fast-paced sitcom environment. By the time she joined The Wayans brothers, Paula Jai Parker was already gaining recognition in Hollywood. She had made her film debut in 1995's Friday, where she portrayed Joy, the hilariously dramatic girlfriend of Ice Cube's character, Craig. Her performance in Friday made an instant impact, with her over-the-top phone argument scenes becoming some of the film's most quoted moments. This early success established her as a talent capable of stealing scenes with her charisma and comedic energy. Paula's film career flourished in the years following, as she took on diverse roles in projects like Sprung, 1997, Woo, 1998, and Why Do Fools Fall in Love, 1998. In these roles, She showcased her ability to play both lighthearted and complex characters, often bringing a sense of authenticity to women navigating relationships and life's challenges. Her distinct voice also led her to voice acting, most notably as Trudy Proud in Disney's The Proud Family, 2001 to 2005, and its 2022 reboot, The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, where she continues to entertain audiences with her vibrant portrayal of the Proud Family matriarch. In addition to her film and voice work, Parker has appeared in several television series including The Weird Al Show, Side Order of Life, and Ray Donovan, demonstrating her range in both comedic and dramatic roles. She also earned acclaim for her role in Hustle and Flow, 2005, where she delivered a powerful and grounded performance as Lexus, showcasing her dramatic depth. Beyond her on-screen career, Paula Jai Parker is an advocate for artists finding resilience in the face of challenges. After a brief period of professional struggles, she made a strong comeback, emphasizing her belief in persistence and self-reinvention. Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman, born on February 8, 1968 in Zion, Illinois, was one of the most recognizable child stars of the 1970s and 1980s, thanks to his role as Arnold Jackson on the hit sitcom Different Strokes, 1978 to 1986. However, his career did not slow down after the end of the show. By the time he appeared on the Wayans brothers in 1995, Gary had transitioned from child star to a staple in pop culture, often poking fun at his own celebrity status. On the Wayans brothers, Coleman guest starred in a memorable episode as himself, playing an exaggerated version of his famous role. This appearance was part of a series of comedic cameos where he continued to play with his public persona, bringing humor and self-awareness to the role. It was a natural fit for Coleman, who was known for his trademark catchphrase, "What you talking about, Willis?" a line he made famous on Different Strokes and his sharp comedic timing. Though his fame had started in his youth, Coleman's adult life and career took on a different trajectory as he navigated the complexities of his early stardom. He had to contend with issues surrounding his finances, guardianship, and legal challenges as he grew older. Despite these difficulties, Coleman remained a beloved figure, often making appearances on talk shows and in other sitcoms, demonstrating his enduring popularity. In the late 1990s and 2000s, Coleman made guest appearances on numerous TV shows and movies, including The Simpsons, The Surreal Life, and Celebrity Boxing. His role on the Wayans brothers was one of many that showcased his ability to laugh at himself and remain relevant in a changing entertainment landscape. He was a pop culture icon, known for his humor and his commitment to embracing both his past and his challenges with resilience. Gary Coleman's legacy is marked not just by his early success, but by his perseverance in staying true to himself despite the many obstacles he faced. His career may have had its ups and downs, but his impact on television and popular culture remains undeniable. Gary Coleman passed away on May 28, 2010, leaving behind a lasting influence on the entertainment industry, especially for his role in shaping the landscape of sitcoms and child stardom. Garrett Morris is a veteran actor and comedian whose career has spanned decades across television, film, and theater. By the time he joined the Wayans brothers in 1995, Morris had already established himself as one of the pioneering figures in comedy, best known for his groundbreaking work as a cast member on the legendary sketch comedy show Saturday Night Live, SNL, from 1975 to 1980. His time on SNL helped shape the landscape for black comedians in mainstream television, and his impeccable timing and versatility on the show earned him a dedicated fan base. After his time on SNL, Morris continued to build a prolific career in Hollywood, transitioning between various roles in both comedy and drama. His appearances on the Wayans brothers as Uncle Jr. in 1995 brought his talent to a new generation, cementing his place as a beloved figure in the industry. On the show, Morris brought his signature wit and charm, adding a dose of wisdom and humor to the family dynamic of Shawn and Marlon Wayans. Outside of his work on the Wayans brothers, Garrett Morris had an extensive television career. He appeared in numerous popular sitcoms such as The Jeffersons, Two Broke Girls, and Everybody Hates Chris. His ability to play both comedic and serious roles with ease allowed him to remain a fixture in television for decades. He also had roles in several films, including The Happy Hooker Goes to Washington, 1977, and Annie, 1982, further expanding his range as an actor. In addition to acting, Morris is a respected voice actor, lending his talents to animated series like The Simpsons and Family Guy. His long career has been marked by his versatility and his contributions to breaking barriers for African-American actors in entertainment. As a trailblazer in comedy, Morris's legacy is defined not only by his talent, but also by his perseverance in overcoming the challenges of Hollywood's racial landscape. Ja'Net DuBois. Ja'Net DuBois was a multi-talented actress, singer, and songwriter whose impact on the entertainment industry spanned decades. By the time she appeared on The Wayans Brothers in 1996, playing Grandma Ellington in an episode that highlighted her comedic brilliance, DuBois was already a beloved figure in television history. Her guest appearance on the sitcom allowed her to bring her warmth and impeccable timing to a new generation of fans. DuBois rose to fame as Willona Woods on the groundbreaking sitcom Good Times, 1974 to 1979. As the sassy and stylish neighbor to the Evans family, she became a cultural icon, delivering quick wit and charm that resonated deeply with audiences. Her portrayal of Willona broke new ground, presenting an independent, empowered black woman on television during a time when such representation was rare. Beyond her acting, DuBois was also a gifted singer and songwriter, penning and performing the iconic theme song for The Jeffersons, Movin' On Up, which remains one of the most recognizable TV themes of all time. Her career extended well beyond Good Times. DuBois appeared in numerous television series and films, including roles in Charlie's Angels, Roots, The Next Generations, and I'm Gonna Get You Sucka, 1988, where her comedic talents shone. In the 1990s, her work continued to thrive, with appearances in shows like The Wayans Brothers and films like Mo Money, 1992, and Tropic Thunder, 2008. DuBois' contributions weren't limited to acting. She co-founded the Pan-African Film and Arts Festival in 1992, championing black filmmakers and artists worldwide. Her dedication to showcasing diverse voices in the arts underscored her commitment to representation and empowerment. Ja'Net DuBois passed away on February 17, 2020, leaving behind a legacy of talent, resilience, and cultural impact. From her trailblazing television roles to her timeless musical contributions, she remains a cherished figure whose work continues to inspire generations. Germaine Hopkins. Germaine "Huggy" Hopkins is an actor best known for his standout roles in 1990s films and television. He appeared in The Wayans Brothers in 1996 as Dupree, a character whose humor and laid-back personality fit seamlessly into the show's dynamic. Though his role on the sitcom was relatively brief, it was part of a broader career built on memorable performances and a natural comedic flair. Hopkins first burst onto the scene in the 1989 film Lean on Me, playing Thomas Sams, a troubled student whose emotional arc resonated with audiences. His portrayal of Sams, a young man given a second chance by the tough love principal, played by Morgan Freeman, earned him recognition for his ability to convey vulnerability and humor in equal measure. This role marked the beginning of a promising career for the young actor. In 1992, Hopkins starred as Steele in the iconic crime drama Juice alongside Omar Epps and Tupac Shakur. His performance as the good-natured member of the group added heart to the intense, gritty storyline. Juice solidified Hopkins as a talent capable of delivering depth in dramatic roles, even amid a cast of rising stars. Throughout the 1990s, Hopkins appeared in several television shows and films, carving out a niche as a reliable performer in both comedy and drama. His guest spot on The Wayans Brothers allowed him to showcase his comedic chops, further broadening his appeal. He also appeared in Fat Beach, 1996, a comedy that leaned into his ability to bring a sense of fun and relatability to his characters. While his career has had its ups and downs, Hopkins remains a recognizable figure to fans of 1990s pop culture. Off-screen, he has faced personal challenges, but continues to be remembered for his contributions to films and television that have become cultural touchstones. With a career that began with an unforgettable breakout role, Germaine Hopkins holds a special place in the hearts of those who grew up watching his work. Anna Maria Horsford. Anna Maria Horsford brought warmth, humor, and depth to the screen in a career spanning decades. When she joined the Wayans brothers in 1995, she was already an established actress with a reputation for bringing a commanding presence to her roles. In the hit sitcom, Horsford played Dee Baxter, the no-nonsense yet caring security guard at the Niedermeyer building, where Shawn and Marlon's antics often unfolded. As Dee, Horsford blended her knack for comedic timing with a tough but loving persona, making her character an essential part of the show's dynamic. Before the Wayans brothers, Horsford built an impressive resume that reflected her versatility as an actress. She began her career in theater before transitioning to television and film, earning her first major recognition as Thelma Fry on the sitcom Amen, 1986 to 1991. On Amen, she played the sweet, idealistic daughter of a church deacon, showcasing her ability to blend comedy with heartfelt moments. This role solidified her status as a prominent figure in television comedy during the late 1980s. Her work on The Wayans Brothers added a new dimension to her career as she brought a mature, authoritative energy to balance the often chaotic humor of The Wayans Brothers. Following the series' conclusion in 1999, Horsford continued to shine in a variety of roles across genres. In film, she appeared in projects such as Friday, 1995, and its sequel, Friday After Next, 2002, where she played Mrs. Jones, a spirited and sassy matriarch. These roles allowed her to connect with audiences on a personal level, particularly in films that have become cult classics. Horsford has also had a prolific television career, with guest and recurring roles in popular series such as The Shield, The Bold and the Beautiful, and Blackish. In every role, she brings an authenticity and emotional depth that make her performances memorable. Off-screen, Horsford is known for her advocacy work and dedication to empowering women and the African American community. Her legacy as a versatile actress and a trailblazer in the industry continues to inspire generations. With a career defined by consistency and adaptability, Anna Maria Horsford remains a celebrated figure in entertainment. Lela Rochon. Lela Rochon is a talented actress whose beauty and charisma have graced both television and film. Although her time on The Wayans Brothers was brief, appearing as Lisa in a 1995 episode, her career spans decades and is marked by diverse and memorable roles. By the time she appeared on the sitcom, Rochon was already establishing herself as a versatile performer capable of delivering both dramatic and comedic performances. Rochon's breakout moment came in 1995, the same year as her guest appearance on The Wayans Brothers, when she starred as Robin Stokes in the romantic drama Waiting to Exhale. Her portrayal of Robin, a successful yet emotionally conflicted career woman, resonated deeply with audiences and earned her widespread acclaim. Starring alongside Angela Bassett, Whitney Houston, and Loretta Devine, Rochon held her own in a cast of powerhouses, making her a standout in the ensemble. The film became a cultural phenomenon, solidifying her place in Hollywood and elevating her career to new heights. Before Waiting to Exhale, Rochon appeared in notable films such as Boomerang, 1992, where she played Sunshine, a character who added charm and humor to the Eddie Murphy-led romantic comedy. She also had roles in The Meteor Man, 1993, and Harlem Nights, 1889, showcasing her ability to adapt to different genres. After her success in the mid-1990s, Rochon continued to build a varied career. She starred in films like Why Do Fools Fall in Love, 1998, and Any Given Sunday, 1999, further demonstrating her dramatic range. Throughout the 2000s, Rochon shifted her focus toward family and selective projects, prioritizing quality over quantity. Her television work includes appearances in series such as The Division and Read Between the Lines. Off-screen, Rochon is admired for her elegance and dedication to her craft. A graduate of California State University, Dominguez Hills, where she studied broadcast journalism, she's an example of combining education with artistic ambition. Married to film director Antoine Fuqua since 1999, Rochon has balanced her personal and professional life with grace. Mitch Mullany. Mitch Mullany was a comedian, actor, and writer whose quick wit and relatable humor made him a memorable figure in the 1990s entertainment scene. In 1995, Mullany joined the cast of The Wayans Brothers as White Mike, a recurring character who brought a unique dynamic to the show. As the hilariously overconfident yet endearing friend of Shawn and Marlon, White Mike became a fan favorite, with Mullany's comedic timing adding a fresh layer of humor to the series. Before his time on The Wayans Brothers, Mullany honed his skills as a stand-up comedian, performing in clubs across the country. His sharp observational humor and ability to connect with diverse audiences quickly set him apart in the comedy circuit. These qualities translated seamlessly to television, where his portrayal of White Mike allowed him to showcase his talent for delivering punchlines with charm and authenticity. Mullany's success on The Wayans Brothers opened the door to more opportunities in entertainment. In 1999, he created, wrote, and starred in his own sitcom, Nick Freno, Licensed Teacher. The show, which aired for 2 seasons, highlighted his comedic sensibilities and creative vision, earning him a dedicated fan base. Around the same time, he also appeared in films such as The Sweetest Thing, 2002, further expanding his range as a performer. In addition to acting, Mullany was a gifted writer. He authored the book Stranded at Almost, which showcased his ability to blend humor with heartfelt storytelling. His work reflected his unique voice, often drawing from his personal experiences and observations about life. Tragically, Mullany's life was cut short when he passed away on May 25, 2008, at the age of 39 due to complications from diabetes. Despite his untimely death, his contributions to comedy and television continue to resonate with fans who remember his talent, humor, and the warmth he brought to his roles. Mullany's career, though brief, left an indelible mark, reminding audiences of the power of laughter and authenticity in entertainment. Roxanne Beckford. Roxanne Beckford has built a career defined by versatility and an ability to bring a grounded charm to every role. After joining the Wayans brothers in 1997 for a guest role as Claudette, she added her unique flair to the sitcom's already dynamic ensemble. Although her appearance on the show was brief, Beckford's role highlighted her knack for comedy, seamlessly fitting into the zany humor of Shawn and Marlon's world. Born in Kingston, Jamaica, Roxanne moved to the United States and embarked on her acting journey, quickly gaining recognition for her ability to adapt to a wide variety of genres. Before her appearance on The Wayans Brothers, she had already made a name for herself in television, with roles in shows like A Different World and Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, where her comedic timing and warm demeanor shone through. Her early work established her as a go-to talent for roles requiring both heart and humor. In addition to television, Beckford appeared in several films during the 1990s and 2000s. Notably, she was featured in the popular romantic comedy Father of the Bride Part 2, 1995, where she played a nurse alongside Steve Martin and Diane Keaton. Her ability to add depth to supporting roles made her a sought-after actress in ensemble casts. Other film credits include Something's Gotta Give, 2003, further cementing her place in Hollywood as a reliable and relatable performer. Outside of her on-screen work, Beckford has also lent her talents to voice acting, commercials, and hosting. Her background in Jamaica and her multicultural experiences bring a unique perspective to her performances, enriching her roles with authenticity and charisma. Balancing her professional life with her personal one, Roxanne is also a dedicated wife and mother. She's been open about navigating the challenges of working in Hollywood while raising a family, a balance that has only added to her relatability and appeal. Constance Zimmer. Constance Zimmer is an accomplished actress whose career spans television, film, and theater. Zimmer's early work in the 1990s saw her guest starring in several television series, including a notable appearance on The Wayans Brothers in 1996, where she played a character named Linda. This role marked an early entry into the spotlight, demonstrating her natural ability to balance both comedic and dramatic elements. By the time she joined the Wayans brothers, Zimmer had already cultivated a strong presence in television, with appearances in shows such as The X-Files, Friends, and NYPD Blue. Her work in these series showcased her versatility, and her guest role on the Wayans brothers helped further cement her as a rising talent in Hollywood. However, it was in the early 2000s when Constance Zimmer truly began to make her mark. She starred in Boston Legal, 2004 to 2008, playing the role of Claire Sims, a sharp and ambitious lawyer. The series, known for its witty dialogue and memorable characters, earned Zimmer widespread recognition and solidified her as a go-to actress for smart, strong roles. Zimmer's career took another leap forward when she joined the hit series Unreal, 2015 to 2018, where she played Quinn King, the fiercely ambitious and complex executive producer of a reality dating show. Her portrayal of Quinn earned her critical acclaim, with Zimmer receiving multiple award nominations for her performance. Unreal was a major turning point, proving her ability to anchor a series and dive deep into layered, multifaceted roles. Beyond her television success, Zimmer has appeared in films such as The Social Network, 2010, The Babymakers, 2012, and Love and Other Drugs, 2010, further expanding her range as an actress. She has also ventured into producing, demonstrating her commitment to both acting and behind-the-scenes work. Constance Zimmer continues to be a dynamic force in the entertainment industry, known for her ability to take on a wide range of characters with depth and authenticity. Her career trajectory reflects a dedication to challenging roles and a commitment to pushing boundaries in both comedic and dramatic storytelling. Anthony Anderson. Anthony Anderson is a dynamic actor, comedian, and producer whose career has seen remarkable growth since his early days in entertainment. His career took a significant step forward when he joined the cast of The Wayans Brothers in 1995, where he played a recurring role as a character named Shawn. His presence on the sitcom showcased his comedic talents and set the stage for the diverse career that would follow. Before The Wayans Brothers, Anderson had already appeared in a range of television shows and films, but it was his role on the show that made him a more widely recognized name. His performance was a perfect blend of humor and charisma, establishing him as a young comedic actor to watch. In the years that followed, Anderson's range as an actor became apparent, as he shifted between comedy and drama with ease. By the early 2000s, Anderson's career was in full swing. He starred in All About the Andersons, 2003, his own sitcom, and appeared in films such as Barbershop 2, Back in Business, 2004, and Hustle and Flow, 2005, which showcased his versatility in both comedic and serious roles. His performance in Hustle and Flow earned him critical praise, proving that his talents extended beyond comedy. Anderson truly solidified his place in Hollywood with his role in the highly successful TV series Blackish, 2014 to 2022. As Dre Johnson, the patriarch of a middle-class African-American family, Anderson's performance was lauded for its sharp wit and depth. The show's critical and commercial success earned him multiple award nominations, including a Primetime Emmy nomination, and made him a household name. In addition to acting, Anderson has expanded his career to include producing and hosting, notably with his work on To Tell the Truth, 2016 to present, a game show that highlights his natural charisma. He's also worked behind the scenes as an executive producer and has continued to use his platform to advocate for social justice causes. Rick Ducommun. Rick Ducommun was a character actor whose unique comedic style and versatility made him a recognizable face in both television and film. While his career spans many genres, it was his guest appearance on The Wayans Brothers in 1995 that introduced him to a new generation of fans. Playing the role of Rick, Ducommun brought his signature humor and charm to the sitcom, where he fits seamlessly into the dynamic world of Shawn and Marlon Wayans. Before The Wayans Brothers, Ducommun had already established himself in Hollywood as a reliable supporting actor, particularly in comedy films. His breakout role came in 1990 with the action comedy The Freshman, where he played the sidekick to Marlon Brando's character. However, it was his role in the 1990 hit Die Hard 2, where he played a humorous baggage handler, that earned him more recognition for his ability to blend humor with action. Ducommun's comedic timing became his trademark, and throughout the 1990s, he was frequently cast in supporting roles in films like Scary Movie 2, 2001, and Groundhog Day, 1993. His ability to add levity to scenes, often as the everyman character, made him a favorite among audiences. On television, Ducommun's versatility continued to shine through, with appearances on a range of series. Apart from The Wayans Brothers, he appeared in The Nanny and Coach, among others, further solidifying his presence in sitcoms and family-friendly shows. His roles were often in supporting or guest-starring capacities, but his contributions were never overlooked, as he consistently brought warmth and humor to each character he played. Sadly, Ducommun passed away on June 12, 2021, at the age of 68, leaving behind a legacy of memorable roles in comedy and beyond. Though his screen time may not have always been front and center, his impact on audiences was lasting. Rick Ducommun's career was built on his ability to create characters that felt familiar and likable, making him a treasured part of the entertainment world. Kim Wayans. Kim Wayans is an actress, comedian, and writer whose career has been shaped by her strong comedic talent and versatile acting abilities. She first rose to prominence in the mid-1990s with her role on The Wayans Brothers, which began airing in 1995. Kim portrayed the character of Daphne Wayans, the quirky and often mischievous sister of Shawn and Marlon. Her time on the show solidified her as an essential part of the Wayans family legacy, combining humor and heart in her portrayal, while also showcasing her dynamic comedic timing. Prior to The Wayans Brothers, Kim was already an integral part of the Wayans family's creative projects. She had worked as a writer and performer on the hit sketch comedy show In Living Color, 1990 to 1994, which was groundbreaking for its inclusion of diverse voices in comedy. This experience helped hone her skills in sketch comedy, improvisation, and character work, tools she would continue to use throughout her career. After The Wayans Brothers, Kim's career expanded to a variety of roles in both television and film. She appeared in a number of films, including A Low-Down Dirty Shame, 1994, and Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood, 1996, where she continued to demonstrate her comedic range. In the late 90s and 2000s, she became a more frequent presence in television, with roles in series like The Wayans Family and Raising Hope, and in TV movies like The Parenthood and My Wife and Kids. Kim also ventured into writing and directing, showcasing her ability to craft stories and characters from a behind-the-scenes perspective. As a director, she worked on several episodes of The Wayans Brothers and explored more mature themes in films that dealt with family dynamics and complex emotional stories. As an active advocate for social change, Kim's career has not only been about making people laugh, but also about using her platform to uplift underrepresented voices in the entertainment industry. Her work continues to inspire and entertain, cementing her place as a key figure in both comedy and television history. Thea Vidale. Thea Vidale is a multifaceted comedian, actress, and writer known for her bold humor and charismatic presence. She made her mark in the entertainment world during the 1990s, becoming a prominent figure in both stand-up comedy and television. Vidale's career took an important step forward when she joined the cast of The Wayans Brothers in 1995, playing the role of Thea, a tough but loving mother figure. Her portrayal of Thea was integral to the show's family dynamic, bringing both comedic energy and heartfelt moments that resonated with viewers. Before landing her role on The Wayans Brothers, Thea had already built a name for herself in the world of comedy, particularly in the stand-up scene. Her comedy style, often drawing from her own experiences, dealt with themes of family, relationships, and life's absurdities. Her wit and relatable humor made her a favorite on the stand-up circuit, performing on various comedy specials and at clubs across the country. In 1993, she even had her own self-titled sitcom, Thea, which was short-lived but showcased her talent and set the stage for future roles. Following The Wayans Brothers, Vidale continued to expand her career in both television and film. She appeared on sitcoms like Malcolm and Eddie and The New Addams Family, as well as in films such as The Parent 'Hood and The Odd Couple 2. Vidale's distinctive voice and dynamic personality helped her navigate between comedic and dramatic roles, and she was well respected for her authenticity both on and off screen. In addition to acting, Thea Vidale has been involved in voice acting and continues to perform stand-up comedy, often returning to the stage to share her life experiences and bring her unique perspective to audiences. Over the years, her career has been defined by her commitment to authenticity, using her platform to challenge societal norms and bring humor to the challenges of everyday life. What do you think about the lives and careers of the actors in the movie The Wayans Brothers? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.